Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Tina Marie, and if you are new here, welcome. And if you enjoy fragrance and beauty content, don't forget to subscribe on the button below in Marie the Artist. As well, press that notification bar just in case you want to see more videos like this. And if you are a subscriber, welcome too. And I am just grateful that you guys are supporting the channel. Today we are going to be talking about Arabic fragrances that are a lot of favorites from you guys, and I am going to also be talking about other fragrances that you guys probably haven't heard of that are dupes for other high-end fragrances, and they can save you a lot of money because let me tell you, some of those fragrances that are high-end are very expensive. And I am talking about Parfums de Marly, and I'm also talking about like Dior fragrances or YSL and Kayali and so on. There's a lot of fragrances out there that are just going up in price, and it makes it really hard to purchase when you want something that smells so good, but then again, you're kind of like in a budget. Well, here I am for that, and I am going to be reviewing first Corner's Place, and this one is called Khair. This one is so hyped up just because it's a dupe for the Kayali Yum Pistachio Gelato. These two are pistachio fragrances and they are complete dupes. The only difference with the Paris Corner Khair Pistachio, this one is a little bit on the sweeter side and you could smell the almond. However, the almond does not lean in that cherry like note vibe. It leans more in the nutty, almondy side of the fragrance, and I feel like that's the pistachio note that's kind of giving it off like that vibe. However, it's very beautiful, it's very interesting, and these two just smell the same. If I put it on my skin, I cannot tell the difference, and I actually feel like this one smells even better. My mom actually likes it and she wants me to gift it to her, so I'm going to give it to her. And yeah, I love this one, and the longevity I say is 7 to 8 hour projection, and it's very nice. This one, I have to see how much it retails. I believe it was around the $40 range, but I'll be posting a link below so that you guys can see the cost and check out where to buy it. I got this one in Amazon. Most of these I got in Amazon, and so for you guys to check them out. Now for my next review, it's going to be Afnan, and this one's Mystique Bouquet. And this one I really like. This one resembles so much to Valaya from Parfums de Marly, and I got a little sample size because this one's pretty pricey. This is in the $200 plus range, and this one's in the $40 range. This one I am going to spray it so that way we can talk about the notes. It is fresh, it is fruity, and it also gives off that white flower vibe. And I'm going to spray it right here. Yeah, it's very beautiful. It's very fresh, very citrus. I could smell a little bit of like a mandarin lemony scent in here. And of course, I smell something sweet and very floral gourmandish and fresh. I feel like these two are complete dupes, and I'm going to spray Valaya on a different tester strip on this one. And I'm going to tell you my opinion about these two. Yeah, you know what? Valaya comes off a little bit more woody, more spicy, and this one comes off fresh, fruity, yet that floral, jasmine-y scent in it, and very citrusy, and both are uplifting. And the dry down are so similar. This one's Valaya, this one's fresh and very nice and woody, but this one's more sweet. It's like they're sisters, like twin sisters. This one's more woody and fresh and citrusy with a little bit of white floral. And this one's the same. However, you take away the woody note and you put something more sweet and just elegant and uplifting. But if you ask me which one I would buy, I love Valaya. However, I feel due to the price and the similarity in the inspiration of the notes, I say I would go with Afnan Mystique Bouquet. This one is very beautiful. I feel like this one has the same dry down, and you could just save yourself some bucks. So, and the bottle is very beautiful. Now for my next review, I am going to be talking about Yara Latafa. This one's the yellow one. This one is a mango coconutty scent. However, I feel like the dominant note here is the coconut. However, if you let it like sit for maybe 2 to 3 weeks, you start to smell the mango note. However, it's just ever so slightly. And this one, I feel it's a dupe for the Muggler's Goddess fragrance. It's a new fragrance, and I'm going to be posting a picture right here so that you guys can see which one I'm talking about. That one actually retails like in the 100+ range. Is not that expensive. However, this one's also in the $40 to $50 range. Depends where you purchase it. I got this in Amazon, so this one was around like the $45 range. So I'm gonna spray it here on the tester strip. And yeah, I could smell the mango now a little bit more because I've been letting it sit for a little bit, and it's very tropical, very beautiful. It smells like a vacation in a bottle. It's very just fun. It's also uplifting. It doesn't smell like sunblock at all. Sometimes coconut scents could give off a little bit of that sunscreen note, but this one doesn't. This one's very creamy, very warm, but fresh at the same time. And the mango is also giving it a very fruity and uplifting note. And then when I smelled the Goddess by Mugler, that one is similar to this one, but the other one does have like an after scent of like that sunscreen note. And they're kind of similar, but I prefer much the Yara by Latafa. And this one is inexpensive too. So yeah, I'm actually happy about this purchase because I feel like when I do go on a vacation, say like if I want to go Playa del Carmen, or if I want to go to Cancun or Bora Bora, or those places where they're very tropical, that would be like a very nice scent for a vacation. All right, so for my next one, I'm going to be talking about Paris Corner, and I don't know how to pronounce this, but I'm going to say it, and I hope I don't butcher it. This is Rifaaqat, I believe, and I'm going to put it right in front of the camera so you guys can see it. And correct me on the comments below, please. I want to know how to say this, and I researched, but there's a few people that say it differently. So with this one, they said it's a dupe for the YSL Baby Cat, I believe the name is. But that one is out of stock. It was limited edition. It's not available anywhere, so I can't really say it's like a dupe for this one. But however, I kind of sense like this one is a very deep woody. I could smell the sandalwood and a little bit of the vanilla sweetness in this, and some spiciness in here. And I feel like this is very unisex. I let it sit for a little bit too, like maybe for 2 months. And I could say when I first bought this, this was kind of in the dry side of like the spectrum of woody fragrances. And it does have a little bit of that dryness. However, I feel like I could smell now a little bit more of the sweet notes in here. And I feel like this one resembles so much also to Vanilla Vice by Viva More Perfumes. And I am going to do that actually side to side and test it out for you. And I have the sample size right here. And I am planning to buy a bottle from Viva More just because I do like Vanilla Vice. Okay, this one's the one I use, and this one is a blank paper. All right, so I'm going to spray it. So bear with me because these little atomizers are not like great with these tester from Viva More. So hopefully they can, kind of improve that packaging. All right. Okay. Side to side. They smell similar, but this one smells like it has like clove in it. The Vanilla Vice one. It has that sweet vibe, that smokiness, the woody notes. It's a tad dry. Somehow I could smell like incense and some type of like cinnamony note. And then for the Rifaaqat, wow, they smell kind of similar. Let me spray it again because I feel like smelling Vanilla Vice is kind of dominant. And now I can't smell the other one. All right. Yeah, this one is much fresh. It is sweet and it is like a little bit of that dry woody scent. But Vanilla Vice, it's similar, but it has that extra note I love that I really, really like. It's like that leathery note too. This one's leathery, but this one is a little bit more pronounced. Yeah, they're similar, but this one's a little bit more citrusy, more sweet, more deeper on the leather. This one's a tad more feminine. The Vanilla Vice is more feminine from Viva More. And the Paris Corner one, Rifaaqat, this one is a little bit more on the masculine side. However, I mean, if you do like those DNA, I say you can actually get this one. This one was like $52 plus, and the Vanilla Vice is in the $150 range. So, but I do like Vanilla Vice a little bit more. So it's just preference. Very, very beautiful. I love it. All right. So for my last one is from Latafa Meyer. I think it's called like that. I'm butchering these names. I'm so sorry. This one is a dupe for Delina, or they also said it reminds them of Carolina Herrera, Good Girl. And let's see, I'm going to spray it here on a piece of paper. Side to side with Delina, I have a sample of it that I have, and I really, really love it. And I bought two already, so I'm going to spritz this one. Yeah, ooh, I love the lychee and the red notes, that tartness that it has in the scent. Very floral, very feminine. I could smell a little bit of that rose note ever so slightly. Very, very beautiful. The bottle is very elegant, very heavy. This was in the $35, $45 range. And I'm going to do Delina now. And I'm going to put this one on my left hand, and the other one's going to be on my right. And taking this little sample bottle, Delina. All right. Okay, Delina's more floral. I could smell bouquet of flowers. It's very citrusy, very tart. It's more, let me see. Okay, so this one is more fruity. This one, I could smell the lychee. This one, I smell the lychee, but not so pronounced. I smell more of a bouquet of flowers. It's very beautiful. They almost have the same dry down. However, I feel like this one leans more to the Carolina Herrera Good Girl. I believe that one is the red bottle, the one that's like a red heel. This one resembles that one. However, I like them both. But if you ask me which one to purchase, I really like this one just because it falls in the citrusy fruity note, and because I love lychee and rose together in a fragrance. And this one's like a fraction of the cost, and it smells so good, and it's beautiful. I honestly would invest more on this one than the other one, just because the other one's very pricey, and if you end up like loving it and want to repurchase, I feel like that could be very expensive. And plus, this has that extra sweetness, tardiness that you might like. I mean, personally, I like this one more. Yeah. But however, it's all about preference. So yeah, that is my review. And before I forget, I forgot to show you the box of this one. I kept the box of this one because I thought it was gorgeous, and it looks like this. And I'm going to open it so you guys can see it. And it sits here on this velvety bed, and it looks very, very beautiful if you want to display it like so. And look how beautiful it is. It's like a navy blue velvet packaging, and then if you close it, it looks like this. It's very beautiful. So I'm just keeping the box. I mean, I love packaging. I love design. And, if you think it's worth keeping, then yeah, it looks good when you display it. However, thank you guys so much for following me. I hope you guys like this video. And don't forget to subscribe on the button below, and Marie the Artist as well. Press that notification bar just in case you want to see more videos like this. And goodbye.